One positive thing is this, whatever's going on with whatever was going on with the Gladiator video files, not straining my computer now. If I can find it, we'll watch it in the future, unless this just absolutely sucks.
As the pins go down. And now here's the man with all the dollars. Your
I believe this
host,
episode is from 1976.
Thank you. Hello again, everybody.
I love this set already. Like everything is made out of cardboard except for that one
We have
sign.
7 more contestants going for this big jackpot here. $4,620. That's what we left you with last night. And before we start tonight, we're going to add $20 more to it to make it $4,640. Far and away
Big
the
money.
highest jackpot ever on Bowling for Dollars. And let's get into our first contestant.
I don't think we
And
had a
here he is,
Bowling for
Ray
Dollars in
Cody of
Indiana.
Hilton.
We did have the Hoosier Millionaire game.
Hello, Ray. Good, thank you. How you doing?
It was like the most
Good.
base
How are you doing in
level
practice?
game show imaginable, but it had a very similar
Yeah, very good.
set to this.
I was just talking to you back there. You were telling me about the beard that you have there. You've only had it how long?
Oh, probably 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah, and you were just kind of experimenting with it,
That's
eh?
it, yeah. My wife likes it so far.
I already
so
love
we'll
this.
Let it
As
go for a
long,
while.
as long as the boss
Free
likes
interview.
it, that's
Hey,
the
so what's
important
interesting
Main
about
thing,
you?
yeah.
Where do
Well, I
you
grew
work
this
at,
beard
Ray?
6
I
weeks
do
ago.
plant. I'm a maintenance machinist.
I see. And you have family?
Yes, I have a wife and son and daughter.
I see.
Great.
Okay.
This I love
Well,
this
we're gonna
host.
give you a
This
chance to
host
break
is
that
great.
jackpot. Do you have any idea what you do with half of that if you?
Pay some bills.
That's
Sure.
a good. That's
Pay
a
some
good
bills.
idea.
Literally.
Why
I
don't you-
mean,
Promised my boy he could borrow some money for a motorcycle.
Is that right? Well, you better get up there and get it then for him. Then.
Sure good try.
Okay. And why
Bowling
don't you
for
introduce your
dollars.
family
This
to
host
us?
has a
My
lot
wife,
of money
Joyce.
to
Hi,
pay.
Joyce.
My daughter
To
Karen.
pay.
and my
Holy
son
shit!
John.
Look at this
And
family.
John. All right. Anybody at home you like to say
I
hello
don't
to?
like that. I
I have a
kind of
little
look like the
list.
person in front of them.
You heard what she said, didn't you? First of all, I got to wish Phil and Dick,
He brought a whole list
this
of
is for you,
people he
Phil.
needed a shout out on
special
Bowling
to
for
Herbie
Dollars.
Smith, fellow I work with, and my daughters,
Got to say hi to the
Kat
guy I
and,
work with.
Patricia,
Guy,
and their families,
singular.
my mother-in-law, Marge and Bob, Aunt B, and you had Aunt B on once before, B. Draper.
Oh yeah, sure.
She forgot to mention that
Oh,
she
yeah, I
plays
remember
baseball
her,
with the
totally.
Farmer Rex, which my
Oh, is
wife
that
was
right?
a catcher for.
And your wife is a catcher, huh? Do you play at all?
No,
Rochester
no,
is
we had
such a
good
small
season.
town
The girls,
that
they
won
multiple
7 out of 8
family
this
members
year.
from
Well,
this
that's
guy's
great.
family have
Good.
been on this
Good.
show.
Dick and Jane, all the fellows at work, rest of
All the
the family
fellas at
and friends,
work.
and I can't forget
This
the
guy's
O'Sheas,
choice.
all 11 of them, and the McHenrys.
All right, I'll hold.
That's about it.
Okay, I'll hold that for you.
You just
And why don't
gave a
you,
shout out to
reach in there and
every
get yourself a pin
single-
pal. Anywhere at all. You go any place you'd like.
Oh, so you split the money with somebody you draw out of
Right.
this thing.
I'll read it off, and while I do, you go up and get ready to go. Okay?
That's
Good
bullshit.
luck to
You should
Ray.
get all the money. Not even
Ray
$5
Bodie of
grand.
Hilton. Our first contestant tonight on Bowling for Dollars, his pin pal, is Grace Hamlin of 154.
I gotta know
Sherman
where
Street
they-
in Rochester. Bowls
Like, this
Big
has to
Bowl.
be at a
Our
bowling
jackpot
alley, but
is
it also doesn't look like a bowling alley.
$4,640.
It looks like it's just one lane set up
Alright.
in the
Ray with
TV
the ball that
studio,
matches
which
his
is
pants.
insane.
Bright maroon
That's
ball.
the case.
With maroon pants and a maroon and white shirt. And here he goes
Bowling
with
like
our
a boxing
first ball of the night.
Maroon
How does it look?
pants?
Right on the head
Trim?
pin, and he's still
Oh.
almost at it.
Oh, they're advertising the
7
next
pin.
show on the
Good
pin
try.
gatherer. That's
Good working
intelligent.
ball either side of that head pin, and he may have had
He
the
works for
strike.
2 guys in a
But
truck.
his right square in the head.
Listen,
and,
man, I would dress
he
like
actually
this
took that
if
pen
I were
pin
this
out of
guy.
there.
I
Ray will try to go
hope
after
that when
the
I'm this
spare.
guy's
Pin
age,
pal once again is
I
Grace Hamlin
I
of
look like
Sherman
this.
Street in Rochester. Ray will try to make
Again,
it
if you're
10
just
on
joining
it.
us and you were
Pin for
expecting
everything
international
down,
gladiators,
and
turns out
almost.
the folks that
Okay,
own the
Ray.
gladiators
Oh,
are
you almost had a
assholes about
strike.
copyright.
A little
So
bit high in the head, but you're
I
very welcome. We thank you.
I had
Thank you
had
for
this
the
show in
Okay,
mind
bye-bye now.
for
All right,
future
let's
Not
just
Quite
add some more
Wrestling,
money to the
and
jackpot.
we're
That's
doing
all
it
we've been
now
doing for the
instead.
last month and a half. $20 more will bring it up to $4,660. And now here's Lou Condolf of Greece.
Oh, so you only get one frame
Hiya, Lou.
each?
Good.
Okay, I like her. She's fun.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I just
Did you get them tied?
My
Okay, are
shoelaces.
they okay? Because we want to make sure that everything's okay before you get up there.
That's for sure.
I saw you rush out
She's
there
great.
like
I
that.
like
thought
her.
maybe you're going to go right up in
Great
the lanes and
personality.
bowl.
I was going to get a strike it easy way, huh?
Right.
Roll myself right down the alley.
Right, Lou. What do you do?
All right, Yankee Hawk says that the most recent
Yeah, no,
recent
just a minute. I
station
knew
to
I
air
would
the
do
format
this, you know.
after
I've
the
been
show reached its
practicing
heyday in the
for 1
70s
year.
was
I supervised the
Detroit's
Graphic Department at
WADL,
Rogers
which
Dermot
relaunched
Company.
it in September
We've had other people on
2013. I
today.
think
You
some of
have-
those are
yes,
on
you have
YouTube.
two girls. No.
No jackpot winner yet.
Well, no. One very close, though. She
Uh-huh.
did very well, Marlene Scarson.
Okay, well, maybe
Everybody so far has
to
known
represent
somebody else
the
who was on
company
this
with a
show.
If my
jackpot.
practice
I
was
feel like
any
everybody in this
indication
town
of what
gets a
I'm going to do,
turn
you might just as well
to
let
be
me
on
go home
Bowling
now.
for Dollars.
Well, you're probably saving it all for now, that's
I
all.
hope so. I hope so.
You have a family? How many children do
Yes,
you
I
have?
have 2 sons.
Uh-huh.
One son is in California.
Okay, why don't you introduce the group that you have here with you?
Yes, I will. On the left, my husband Larry.
Hi, Larry.
On the right,
Larry,
my son
oh, I love
Stephen.
Larry.
And in the
Larry's
center,
great.
our very good neighbors, Ina and Harold.
I'm a big fan of the
Well,
guy in
nice
the
to have
blue
you all
up
here.
front, just
Now it's up to you to get
chomping
out there and get those
on
strikes. Who would you
his
like to say
gum
hello
as
to?
obnoxiously
well,
as
there are a
possible,
number of
not
people. I wish
giving
I
a
could
shit.
mention all their names, but I realize time will not permit it, so that I will just say a
Very
warm
passive-aggressive
hello
towards
to all
that
my
last
friends in
guy.
the viewing audience.
I'd love to be able to
Okay,
say hi to
fine.
everybody I
Yeah,
want
don't
to,
forget
but
your
we just
pin
don't
pal
have
now. Oop, oop,
time.
Come here, Lou.
That
Yeah,
she
we gotta get your
stares
pin
at the
pal.
first guy.
Okay. Reach in there. Okay, now you can go up
Right.
there. Okay? And good luck to you, Lou.
And your
First
uncles
down,
actually had
dog.
that tie. Fucking awesome.
Our second contestant on Bowling for Dollars tonight, her pin pals, Mr. and Mrs. Ben Williams of 9 Fleetwood Street in
Ben Williams.
Rockport. And our jackpot at $4,660.
Right? Oh, no.
Oops, still
Oh.
falling. Well, she got 6 pins. 4 pins remaining.
I'll get that spare.
Lou Kondoff of Greece.
Of Greece?
Lou bowling for Mr. and Mrs. Ben Williams of 9 Fleetwood Street in Rockport. And here she goes.
Giving out their home address. You could not do that. Hey, she got the spare. All right.
Very nice spare, Lou. That's great. We thank you. Okay, nice to have you on Bowling for Dollars. We'll be right back. Right after this.
So did they get the jackpot then?
Okay, another $20 in the jackpot. That'll bring it up to $4,680.
I guess.
And now
What
here's
the-
Marge Barnacle.
Why did she
of
get the
Greece.
bowl the second time?
Hiya, Marge. How you doing?
She doesn't win the
Don't be
jackpot.
nervous. You're among friends here. Well, we got a lively group going for us here, don't we?
We're gonna all learn the rules of this show
Well, you're
together.
fortunate because everybody's
Holy
lively
shit!
and all
Candlepin
ready to
bowling
go.
in Boston aired for 38 years.
You're a housewife, aren't you, Marge?
Yeah,
And you were telling me you had
The
2
death
children,
of
and
the
then after
local
18
TV
years, you had your
station.
3rd, didn't you?
right,
Yeah, so you have
Is-
1 grandchild,
right.
One of the sadder things
uh,
about American
and
culture.
and there's 5 years
In the last
between
20
your
years.
your child and your grandchild, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, right, right. What do you do in your spare time? What do you do for hobbies?
Okay, so Yankee Hawk said that
bowl,
they
play cards
both
with the girls
set up a
on
bowling
Monday
alley
And
and did other episodes
Oh,
at a bowling
a little
alley.
golfing, not much. I tried.
So they
How are we
did
doing
both of
in
them.
practice
They
here?
either set up the bowling
You have
alley
any
in the
strikes? I have
TV
one.
studio,
Did you?
or they
well,
went
that's
to the
all
bowling
right.
alley.
That's okay.
Which-
At least it shows that you can get a strike.
Setting up
right?
a bowling
Why don't
alley
you
in a TV
introduce the group you
studio
brought along with you?
seems insane.
There's my husband, Henry, and
Hi, Henry.
Brenda.
That kid
and
is
Robert, my son.
Okay.
And,
like
Let's see,
My
who's
daughter.
behind
40
Henry?
years old.
my
there,
daughter,
we
my
saw, yeah.
grandson,
Okay.
Creator of Bowling
That's
for
Brian,
Dollars
your
also
grandson?
created Romper Room. Hell yeah.
Kathleen,
Uh-huh.
and my nephew, Richard.
Oh, Richard. Well, nice to have you all here. Anybody at home you like to say hello to?
Oh, a special hello to my dad, my sister and her husband, and my niece, and all my friends. It's hard to say hello to everybody. but
Sure.
say
That'll
hello
do
to
it,
everyone.
huh? Okay, that'll conclude everybody. Reach in there wherever you
Okay,
like and pick out a
shit.
pin pal. And while I read the name off, you go up and get set to go. Marge, and good luck.
I think it'd be more
Pin
fun
pal
if
is
she got to
Mrs.
just pick a
Robert
family member
Clark of
to be your
215
pin pal.
Williamson Road in Marion.
It seems kind of
Robert
cheap.
Clark of Williamson Road
You
in
could just send in a
Marion.
postcard and
here's
win like
Marge
20, like
Barnacle,
2 grand.
a 3rd contestant.
Oh.
Hang on. Well, she gets
Aw,
one
that's
pin.
kind of like how I bowl.
That's too bad. But she has a chance to get $10 if she can knock all the rest
Oh,
of them down. More times than not.
If you get a
Many of our
strike, you
bowlers,
get
after getting one
half
pin in
of
the first ball, will come back and get the
4,600.
ball down to the second
But if you get a
ball. Let's see
spare,
how
you get
Marge
10
does in her
bucks.
second attempt. Her pin pal once again,
That's
Mrs. Clark
awesome.
of Marion, New York. There's a better ball. There
Oh,
we go.
hey, that was
All
good.
right. There you go, Marge. You just needed one to
Oh, there were
warm up,
candle
that's
pins
all.
for dollars in Boston.
Nice to have you on
And
Bowling for
candle
Dollars.
pins for
Bye-bye now.
cash.
If you'd like to be a contestant
is
on Bowling for
insane to
Dollars,
me.
send us a postcard and on it put your name and tell us where you live.
Oh, shit.
Include your phone number, bowling average, age, and occupation. Send it along to Bowling for Dollars.
I should just mail one to
Post
that
Office
address
Box
just to see what
9793.
happens.
And there you see our zip code,
I can get
14623.
flown
Or you
in.
can pick up an entry blank at any of the greater Rochester area bowling centers. Just go in and pick up an entry blank, fill it in, and send it in to us. You must be at least 18 years old to be a contestant. No age limit to be a pin pal. I'll tell you how you can be a pin pal a little bit later on. Another $20, and we're up another.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some legalities
up
with the
another
money
100, I should
shit.
say, to $4,700. And now here's Dick.
So is the
Schweinsberg
jackpot
of
completely
Penfield.
separate from the bowl?
Hey, Dick. Nice to see you. You work at Two Guys, but I'm a little more interested in the your other occupation. What is that?
At the God Dragon Kung Fu Institute.
God Dragon Kung Fu Institute.
Yes!
And you're what?
An instructor.
And you're instructor.
He's a
there.
kung
We had
fu
someone on, the show
instructor.
not too long
Of
ago
course,
who,
this
was
guy
studying
is
up
a
on
kung fu instructor.
And,
Why
I guess,
wouldn't he?
There's a lot on it, and what surprised me is how kung fu not only started before karate, but many, many years before, didn't it?
Entry
About
blank,
2,000 years old.
I shoot
Yeah.
a few of
Do
those
they
from
have
time to
different
time.
stages in kung fu as they do in karate, or?
Oh, yes.
They do.
Quite a few.
Yeah. What stage? What
Like-
stage are you at?
Third degree in Kung Fu.
Third degree, which means you're two away
Chris
from the highest you
Novoselic
can go,
was
is that it,
It
or-
goes up
10%
to about ninth
cooler.
degree.
Oh, I see. You go up the other way from 1, 2, 3, and on up, huh? So when you're number 9, that means you're number 1, really, huh?
The only one.
I don't
You're
think
the
that's how
only
the
one.
belt system
Why
works.
do
I
you
don't
say
think it's
that?
just numbers.
There's only one person in each particular style that holds the highest belt.
I see. I see. Is that you striving for that, or don't you ever expect to get that?
By the
high?
time I'm about 74.
Is that that's how long it takes? Huh?
Right,
Uh-huh.
definitely.
Good. Well, you're single too, aren't you?
Right.
Yeah. You do any bowling?
In the winter leagues, right, but the summers.
What an asshole.
We've been asking
Hey,
everybody
you're-
how they've been making out
Yeah,
in
you
practice.
seem like
How
you're
about you?
single.
I had 3 strikes in a row.
In a row? Okay, we got to get you up there. Why don't you introduce the folks you brought with you?
It's my mother and father and my girlfriend Jackie and my brother Jerry.
Okay.
His
nice to have
brother,
you out here.
Jerry,
How about at
I
home?
need
Anybody
him
there
to
you
jump
like
in
to
there.
introduce?
Just all my
That
friends
guy's
and relatives and
got a
guys
fucking
at Two
secret,
Guys.
too.
Fine. Simple enough.
But they said he was
Reach in there
single and then they
get
introduced
stuffed,
his
pal.
girlfriend.
Let's see
Are
if
they
we can work some
poly?
kung fu on
They-
those lanes there, huh? A Runacone, 37 Allen Street in Warsaw, New York.
Giving out their addresses.
It's all yours, Dick. Good luck.
I'd feel bad if like
Dick Schweinsberg
These
of
folks
Penfield,
still
our
live
fourth contestant tonight on Bowling
at those
for Dollars.
addresses, or like
And
they have
he's going
family
for
that
a
live there
jackpot
now.
of $4,700.
Oh,
Bowling for A
That'd be
Runacone,
kicks.
Rancone of 37 Allen Street in Warsaw.
oh shit, he's good. He's good. Hey, it's a strike.
Strike number 1.
One of these
All right,
numbers.
a potential jackpot winner here. $4,700 in the jackpot.
I hope
Means
Kung
that a
Fu
strike on
Steve
this
here.
ball
He's getting
will be
advice
worth
from Moby in the front row.
$350 for Dick Schweinsberg and $2,350 for his
Yeah, what if this is a
pin-pal,
swingers club
Rancone of
when the
Allen
cameras
Street in
turn on?
Warsaw?
Come on,
Let's
come
see how
on,
he does.
come
Looking
on.
good.
Yes!
Got it!
Jackpot!
Jackpot
Hell
winner,
yeah.
Dick Schweinsberg.
Hell yeah.
Penfield. Biggest jackpot ever on Bowling for Dollars.
Wow.
What do you think of that?
The biggest
Right
jackpot
here.
ever, $4,700.
Right in. All right.
His mom ran up there.
$2,350
She is so relieved.
apiece.
He's finally done something a little
Your
better
pin pal
than
is
Kung
A. Ron Cole
Fu
at
Sensei.
37 Allen Street in Warsaw, New York.
Again,
What
let's
do you
get his
think
brother
about
up there. I
that?
want to hear what his brother
Here,
does.
come on in here.
He's marvelous.
Turn around. Did you think he was going to do it?
Turner,
Huh?
what a
Did you
creep.
think he was going to do it?
No, I shut my eyes.
You shut your eyes off?
I
Second
hope
one
he
there?
gets a bunch of brand
Well,
new
he did it, and he's got over $2,000. How about that, huh?
tiger fur.
Is he? Where's he going to send you?
Where, Richard? I just
Well,
came back
you-
from France.
Did
but,
you? You're going to go back, though, huh? Well, that's all right.
He
That's
looks
all
like he's
right.
the front man
Okay,
for a
Dick,
band that kind of
congratulations
sounds
to
like
you.
the Shins,
We'll be right back,
but
right
not
after these
really.
messages.
I am proud of him.
And our big jackpot winner, Dick Schweinsberg.
That is his
of
mom, yes.
Penfield,
She ran right up there.
$4,700.
Hey, you can
There
say
he
so-
is with a big smile.
You know,
on
I'm
his
just
face,
the
and his
best
pin
at this.
pal is A. Ron
Anybody who's
Cone
ever lived.
of Warsaw, New York.
$4,700,
And they
whatever.
share $2,350 apiece, the biggest jackpot ever on Bowling for Dollars. Well, there goes all the money. We're going to take it out, and we're going to go. Of course, we always
What if
put
you're the next one
$100
up and
in
you get-
before we go to our
you
next
hit the
contestant,
jackpot
so
and
let's
it's
do
like-
that right now. Only 100, Jeff. Don't get I know we've had a lot of money in there, and it's been a long time since you've switched back to $100. Okay, another 20, and we're back down to $120 now.
120.
Mary
Let's fuck.
Pepitone
Imagine
of
if.
Rochester.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, Mary. Well, that's a tough act to follow, Mary, huh?
She's
Yeah.
6'2".
But you know, the last time we had a jackpot
5'7"
winner,
without the
which was
hair.
on the 3rd of July, the next contestant came out, and he got a jackpot also. So that's right. It was a back-to-back, and it
Mind
could
it,
happen
getting
again.
$60.
Right. Tell us about yourself. What do you do?
Jackpot of $8
How many
plus
children do you
bus
have?
fare.
2. I have a married daughter. I have a granddaughter, Lisa.
Lisa?
And my son works at the post office.
Okay.
Or he'd be here.
Okay. Well, why don't you
This
introduce
is
the
so
fine folks
nice.
you have with us here?
We don't
My
get
husband,
TV
Nicole.
like this anymore.
My daughter,
That's my
Jean,
son.
and
He
my
works at the
granddaughter,
post office.
Lisa,
I'm so proud of
and
him.
our good friends, Mr. and Mrs. Hagstrom.
All right. You're telling me you
We're
spent a lot
good
of time out in
friends.
college, don't you?
And
Yes.
it's code for
Got
swinging.
me too. Down there.
Well, this time of year, it's a good place to be in the weekends, huh? Okay. Well, anybody at home you like to say hello to?
Oh, just everybody watching, all our friends and all our relatives.
Okay, fine. Reach in here and you get
Again,
yourself
everybody
pin
is
bell.
so mad at that first
All
guy
right.
for reading
I'll
off
read it
a
off. And while I
list
do,
of
wait a
30
minute.
names.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
We have somebody's
water bill.
everything's happening here tonight. We do have somebody's water bill. This is the Monroe County Water Authority. Would you believe that? Another first on Bowling for Dollars.
I love.
I don't know who it is, but would you take care of that for me, Jeff?
They didn't go
I'm glad we
through the
noticed that.
mail well enough.
Okay. I don't know who it was, but
Love
your
this
pin pal is Mr. John Kubek of 330 North Garfield Avenue in
Hey
East
John, you
Rochester.
can win $60.
Good luck, Mary.
$60 on the line. All right, let's see what she
Mary
does here.
Pepitone. Pull out somebody's water bill. I don't know how that ever got into the drum. Okay, she's bowling for Mr. John Kubak.
All
of
right.
North Garfield Road Avenue. She's talking to the ball. Hit the head pin.
Oh, hey!
There's
God, if she
strike
seriously gets the jackpot,
with Mary Pepitone.
if she gets
Well,
the
our last
jackpot,
winners are back to back, and
it's
there's no reason why we
$60
can't have
after that guy won,
back-to-back
like,
jackpot
over $2
winners here.
grand.
$120 in the jackpot, which means that another
That
strike
says a
for
lot
Mary
about
Pepitone will be worth
gender
$60
inequality
for Mary and
wages.
$60 for her
He
pin
should
pal,
just pay
Mr.
that
John
guy's
Kubek
water bill.
of North
What if he was
Garfield
like,
Avenue in East Rochester, and here we
that's
go
what
with
he
the
wanted him to
second
do?
ball. How does this
Oh,
one
I don't
look?
think it's
This could be another
gonna.
strike.
Hey, she did it!
What did I tell
She
you?
won $60 for doing
What did I
the
tell
exact
you,
same
huh?
thing that the Kung Fu guy did.
I told you it was possible.
They're having to pretend to be
everything's
happy.
happening tonight. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so if she jackpots, she should pay her
Mary,
water bill.
I'll tell you, it isn't $4,000, but maybe if there was that much
This,
in there,
this host
maybe you,
is such an
yeah,
asshole.
it could be. You know, who knows? But at any rate,
It's
Mary,
not
you did get the jackpot. You are a
$4,000,
jackpot
but
winner on Bowling for Dollars. We have $60 for you and $60 for your pin pal, and we thank you for being on Bowling for Dollars.
Thank you.
Okay, Mary.
That was.
You can go back
that's
this way,
awesome.
folks. Here you go. Okay.
All right.
All right. Oh, the whole set's coming down here.
The whole
where are
set's
we here?
coming.
No, I want to tell you, the only thing I want to tell you about as far as the pin pal is concerned is that we've been holding all the cards as of Friday night, and we're going to empty them out after Monday.
Something
Okay,
happened.
$20 more in our...
Did he just drop an F-bomb?
Now this is going, huh?
To get rid of all these
and I think
fucking
we're up
cards.
to $140 now, right? Let's put it up to 140. Oh, we had a jackpot winner. Ah, we did have a
Hey, pay
jackpot
attention to
winner.
your show.
Let's go back to $100, add another $20 to it. We're at $120.
All right.
Let's get another jackpot winner. Here's Barb Nagel.
Barb Nagel. Hey, it's the
Hiya,
lady who
Barb.
looks like me.
Well, you picked a good
Don't
show
like
to come
this.
on, didn't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Also, all the contestants just sit
Barb
in
is a
the
good
audience
friend
and
of mine.
don't waste
We've,
their time.
we've known each other for a long
Price is
time.
Right
haven't we?
shit.
Right.
You used to help me out when we used to have the WOKR Traveling League. You used to phone in all the scores to me.
Right.
You do a lot of work with the junior bowlers. Which lane?
I'm not with it.
No, you're not with the lane. You work on the TV shows, don't
Right,
you? Yeah, you do a fine job too. You do a great job as
They-
far as bowling
they
is concerned
don't.
for all of bowling.
Do they do
And,
pre-interviews?
You work for the. I might as well let you talk, huh?
No, go ahead. You're doing fine.
I don't know really what's happening here tonight.
I don't even want to bowl.
Well, listen, there's no reason why we can't get 3 jackpot winners in a row, Barb.
Oh, please.
You know.
Yeah, you know, the two women get
You work for the city,
$60
don't you?
each.
Right.
And the Kung Fu
Yes,
guy
and you're
gets
single.
$2,400.
I guess bowling is about all you do, isn't it?
Not really.
No? Well, why don't you tell me what else you know? Okay.
These two have a
I'm
fun
going to give you a chance to make it 3 jackpots in a row.
I'd watch
okay?
them, like,
Okay. Tell us who you brought
deliver
with you first.
fun,
of all.
zany
My
news.
mom and my friend Charlie Brown.
And Charlie Brown.
The kid's
How you
name
doing,
is-
folks? Nice to have you here.
I don't
Mrs.
like it
Nagel?
when an
And
adult
anybody at
just
home you
calls
like
a
to
kid
hello
their
to?
Yeah, I'd like to say
friend.
hi to my Uncle Eddie and a happy
That,
belated birthday
you know,
to my Aunt Helen.
bad
Okay.
vibes.
Sure.
Very
Fine,
bad
Barb.
vibes.
And reach in there and get yourself a pen pal. Good to see you again. Get that jackpot
He's
now,
just
okay?
there to get the kung fu lessons.
Your pen
Imagine
pal
all the
is Mrs.
kids
Josephine
in the
Barco
crowd.
of 7 Parker Road.
And they hear that guy was a
Mount
kung fu
Morris.
master. They were like, let's get in on this.
Well, we waited a month and a half to get a jackpot.
All right.
And we get 2 in a row. Here's Barb coming in there.
Oh.
She leaves a 5-7. Game very close, though. Barb has herself $8 so far. Her pen pal is Mrs. Josephine Barco of 7 Parker Road. Our 2 jackpot winners tonight. The big one was A. Ramon of Warsaw, New York. He shared $4,700. And our last
All
jackpot
right,
winner,
let's
Mr.
see.
John Kuback.
No.
Good try, Barb. Almost had it.
No, no,
And we
no.
do have, come on down here. We do have $8 for you. Nice to see you again, Barb. You're very welcome. Bye-bye now. We'll be right back, right after these messages.
Get off my fucking set.
Well, this has been a rare night on Bowling for Dollars. We finally had a big jackpot winner, Richard Schweinsberg, who hit our jackpot for
Richard, look at him. Look how
$4,700
cocky he
and
is
shared
right
$2,350 with A. Ramon of Warsaw, and then, when you know it, Mary Pepitone came
Mary
right back
is so
and hit
mad.
it for $120, our second
She
straight
fucking hates him.
back-to-back jackpot winners.
She
Mary's
will not
pin
clap.
pal was John Kuback of
He's
East
gonna,
Rochester.
of course he's gonna
2
clap. He just won
jackpot winners tonight,
$2,300.
and we even managed to get a water bill out of our pin pal drum. What else is going to happen? Well, we only have a few minutes left. Not too much more can happen. But let's
Too
add
much
$20
more
more
can happen
dollars
on
to the
this show.
jackpot. Bring it up to $140. And here's Marty Boyce of Rochester.
Marty, hey, it's the gum guy. This
Hello,
guy's
Marty.
great.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi.
Good. Welcome to Bowling for Dollars.
Thank you.
Boy, all
Thank
the
you.
excitement here tonight.
Yeah, a lot of excitement.
I know it. 2 jackpot winners,
Uh-huh.
and all the money's gone.
All the money's gone.
Right. And now there's only $140.
Can he
in
he
there.
host the
That's good enough
show?
for me.
Well, sure. There's no reason why we can't have 3 jackpot winners
Well, I'll
tonight.
try my best.
Okay. Do you do much?
I hope you do,
I
buddy.
work bowl at Steakhouse Lane.
Oh, I see. What do you work, Marty?
Danny
Steakhouse
Texas
Lane.
Supplements, 527
All right,
Central
Yankee
Avenue.
Hawks are the
Denny,
host of the
Texas,
show.
hot
Ron
lunch,
DeFrance
hot
was
lunch,
a
huh?
Yeah,
rock jock in
527
South
Central
Carolina.
Avenue.
And I think
Okay.
New York.
Oh, I got something here.
Yeah,
that somebody
okay,
knows
And
you
he
right now.
gave
Turn
up
around
being the
here
sports
and, so
director in
everybody
Channel
can see
13
it.
Yeah, this fella
to host
here,
the
you know
show.
him. Harvey the Rabbit.
Harvey, oh, sure, Harvey the Rabbit, of course.
He says if I get 2 strikes, he'll buy me a case of Coca-Cola, see?
If you get 2 strikes, he'll buy you a Coke?
Guys,
Yeah.
rules.
Or a case of,
Oh, that's
well.
not what he says.
This is what we did
better
before
get those 2
TikTok.
strikes,
We put
huh?
these
Oh, I
people
gotta
on
get a load of
television and
Harvey
made
for
them
me, will you?
whole.
Yeah, you know you.
Okay.
This guy would
And,
be
you're single,
the
aren't you,
Rizzler
Marty?
now.
Not married. I don't want to get married.
You don't want to get married?
No, not allowed.
No.
I'm a hardware broker and I was 16 years old. That hurt me real bad.
I see. Okay. Never got over it, huh?
No.
Uh-huh.
Then she turned old and ugly and all that. And
I see.
Holy shit.
I see.
I was raised on Cindy Street, see?
You were?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then my grandma took me in 1935, but she
Oh
year I
shit,
was
we're getting
born.
this life story.
You what?
Yeah.
I'm 52 years old.
Uh-huh.
So she took care of me, and I lived her way, but I go by the rules, what she told me.
I see. You know, I could go on and talk to you all night, but
I know.
we're kind of running out of time here, Marty.
Well-
You
So
know,
we're
you
going to
get
give you a
very
chance to break
good.
that jackpot right now. Who did you bring along with you?
Mrs. Otto.
Mrs. Otto, how are you?
It's like
Nice to
snap.
see you.
Mrs. Otto?
Jimmy,
Hey,
Mrs.
Mrs. Otto.
Adams comes
Hey,
back
hey,
home.
Oh,
hey.
that's too bad.
I don't know what happened to poor Jimmy Adams. I'm
Jimmy
discouraged.
never showed up,
No,
huh?
I never showed him. I'm
Aw, he invited someone and they didn't
Well, who
show
would you like to say
up.
hello to? Why don't you
Well,
say hello to him? Maybe he's watching out there.
Hi, Jimmy Adams.
Anybody else?
And, well, I saw Mrs. Adams, Mrs. DeWolf, Mrs. Otto, and Mrs.
That's Mrs. Otto, isn't
Oh,
it?
that's Mrs. DeWolf. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, that's her husband, I mean.
Oh, okay.
I'd
And
love
Mrs.
to get
Gallagher,
like breakfast
and
at
Mrs.
McDonald's
Shade,
with this
and
guy.
then I can go on and on and tell you all the names. Well,
Okay. All your
Get, like,
friends.
hot
all
cakes
the
and
18
sausages?
They
Oh.
want me to give them the buzzer. That's what they want.
That's the
see?
buzzer.
That's the
All
buzzer.
right.
Yeah.
Get a pin pal now for us, will you, Marty? Put the buzzer in those pins and get the jackpot, okay?
Yeah, Ron is like one.
Okay, get
to
up there and get
the
that
show on
jackpot
the
now, Marty.
road, and this fella's like, nope, I'm gonna get my shit on. Ah, look at those pants. Like, I need those pants.
Marty Boyce.
He's like
Here's his
amazing.
first ball. Out of
Get a
luck.
strike.
Striking again. No.
Oh, he's not
Ends
good.
up with 3 pins. Well, he's bowling for Jane
I wanted him to be
Anderson
great.
of 5 Rath Allen Way in Rochester, who bows at Olympic Bowl. Marty Boyce with his second ball.
Oh my God,
Our
that guy
final
should have
bowler
managed
tonight on Bowling for
Rochester
Dollars. We had two
roadblock.
jackpot winners, Richard Schweinsberg
Would have been the
and
top
Mary
guy in
Pepitone.
WCW.
Hold on.
Hey,
Oh,
Casual
1, 2,
Villainy.
3,
Thanks for
4.
re-upping today, by the
Six
way.
all together for
Much
you, Marty.
appreciated.
Hey, come
You and
here.
Nikki
Give us
both.
that buzzer one more time. All right.
I
All
love
right,
him.
Marty, thanks for being on the show.
He does sound like a
All
Jim
right,
Norton
we'll see you on
character.
Monday night. We'll start off with $160.
All right,
at
so
that time.
we're going to
Stay
jump
tuned for
around
Wild Wild
because
World of Animals coming up next. So long, everybody.
WHAM TV doesn't have like the whole archive up. It sounds like they just put like the most memorable episodes on their YouTube.
Bowling for Dollars is a Burt Claster
But
production
I
directed by
need
Craig
an
Hessler.
oral history of the credits cartoon of Bowling for Dollars Rochester. Hell, I would watch
Tonight's
this as a
program
show.
was recorded live at the Channel 13 studios for presentation at this time.